Welcome tech lovers, Ibrar here. Today I am going to show you the use of Docker exec command with examples. This is the part 5 of Docker 0 to Hero series. The Docker exec command allows you to run command in running containers. Why it is required? In production application, sometimes give you issue to find out issue like permission related issue or wrong path configured in application or wrong env added, wrong variable added, and let's say if you want to install some packages or you want to change config, something like that. For that you need to enter in the container. DevOps in Action channel is more focused on DevOps in easy way. You always found complexity and simplicity here. Each video guide is available in video's description. Here will be only action as channel name is DevOps in Action. So let's jump to the live without any delay. You can find out link here, all link available here. Select the Docker 0 to Hero series and select day wise video you are watching, right here. Okay, so I already explained what is Docker exec. So first we will see the available options of Docker exec command. Okay, you can see here the available options in Docker exec. Either you can use Docker container exec or Docker exec. There are two alias available of Docker exec command. The options available in the detach mode, I will explain it in this video. And env you can pass, interactive and terminal, and user you can pass, and set working directory. Okay, so I already explained why Docker exec used for debugging purpose, inspection, management, interactivity, right? And we already seen the available option interactivity, TY, detach, and working directory. So let's see what it is. What is interactive? In interactive you can see keep standard it input open even if not attached. So attached is the Docker attached command, that is different, I will explain later. And allow you to send input in the container such as typing command or piping in. And TTY basically allocate you terminal. So where you want to work with the terminal, so you need terminal as well. I think better to understanding, we jump here what it is. Consider it that you are driving a car and you have two way. One way is to go to your office, and second way with the second lane you came from office to your home, right? From here you can see, first let me change color. Okay, from here let's say you connected to Docker container, right? This is the standard input, which is I command, and again Docker container provide you the terminal. So let's see in action how you can see in the terminal. Okay, okay, so let's see, you can pipe input, and if you pass only I input, you want to set input and you don't want to allocate terminal, then what happen? Okay, let's see one by one. Okay, Docker exec -I, let's see, and I want to pass, let's say, Ubuntu container and slash bin slash base. You can see here I pass only input, but I not asked for provide me terminal. In that case my command goes to container. I connected to container, but container is not allocating me terminal, so I'm not able to see the terminal here, right? I'm not able to do anything, right? Because they not provided me terminal. So you can see here, right? It's sometimes you can see here it's showing very bad. Okay, so let's see again the another option, which is again I'm asking for terminal but not asking for interactive mode. Here you can see, let's say you can type anything, but if you have terminal, you got the terminal, but you don't have in access. So here you can understand, you got the terminal here, container provided you terminal, but your input is again not going to there. So I'm pressing any command, let's say I press the pwd command, so my pwd command is not going to the docker container. In that case I'm not able to get any output, right? So to access the completely, you need to use both command -i and t at once, and you can see now it seems working fine. So in that case, if you want to exit any container, in that case you need to use both command at once, I and t, right? So basic command, let's see, if you want to exit Ubuntu container and you want to see working directory, in that case you can see that one also. Let's say current working directory, this one, and here I am pass how many files are there, right? Okay, so use case of it, you can run directly any command in the container, right? You can get details from the container instead of docker exing, entering the terminal, using the terminal, and uh, next one is the open interactive shell. So this is the same thing again, but here we see the multiple types of shell. So in Ubuntu they provide two types of shell, right? And in Alpine it's provide only one type of shell, which is sh. So when you go to connect to Alpine and you ask for terminal as base, it will give you error that they don't have base kind of terminal. So in Alpine you need to use sh terminal. So here you can see the sh terminal connected with the Alpine, but in base in Ubuntu both types of terminal is available, right? So some containers provide the sh and some containers provide the base, and even in some containers there are multiple types of terminals available. For that you need to understand, right? Run a specific user, let's say if you want to debug your container and with some custom user. So let's say in your production there are multiple microservices running and some is running with the different user. In that case you can run command directly with the user from the terminal. And yes, again with the docker exec command you can run your script inside the container from your terminal itself without entering it, right? Here you can see my Ubuntu container, I added one script which is the setup.sh. Let's see what inside it. Here you can see only added apt update -y. So with the docker exe command directly you can run the script or anything from the outside without entering. And the next one is the set environment variable. So let's say if you are working with the production and you want to export some databases from the directly docker exec command. In that case, you can set your environment variable and fire the command to export database in your host machine. So basically, environment variable is very important part to work with the production environment. And if you want to run command in a specific directory, in that case also you can do, right? For that, you can set working directory as a root, and you can see. And again, I want to see what is inside the root directory. In that case, I'm using ls-alsh. You can see here inside the root directory there is setup file and rest of the things the default one. Okay, so best practices is always use docker it to interactive shell, and ensure container is running, and check the docker ps. Yes, here you can see the couple of containers is running in my system. One more thing here, always avoid running long live command via docker exec, right? And here I want to explain some more things about one options -d. What is the detach mode? Okay, so let's say you can see here detach mode. Why we use detach mode? So let me explain this one, why we use detach mode. Let's say if you want to run a long live running script and in your container, then you can use -d. Basically it's running in the your container as background, right? The second one is the example of, let's say if you want to run some monitoring tools or some process which takes too much time, in that case you can use -d as well. And let's say if you want to use if you want to export database, in that case again you use -d in the background if it is um, too much size and taking too much time, in that case, right? And I think yes, you can contribute if you want, and you can connect me with the social media platform. I think that is enough for this part. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any question, leave a comment. Thank you very much. Have a nice day ahead. See you in the next video.